Hello everyone, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. Now we've got some exciting news, and I'm sure you'll probably know already. If you're a keen farmer, you would have seen the big news that precision farming is coming back. Precision farming is coming to FS25, which is really exciting. I really enjoyed doing that on 22. It was a really nice addition to the game, and it's going to be good because I've seen a couple of videos that a couple of guys have done, and there's some great features. There's some great features coming back that we all loved, but there is also some very good new features as well. I think precision farming this time around is going to be so in depth, it's going to be really nice. And there's some new machines coming, which is lovely. That's going to give us something to look forward to. We'll have to save up a bunch of money before that comes out. I think it's coming out in a couple of weeks time, not too long to wait at all. So as long as you can implement that into a current game, which I really hope you can, we will be cracking on with that, which will be great. And that'll work out quite well because we are going to be buying some new fields around our newest farm that we bought. So we will get precision farming on that, and that will be lovely. So we're going to do all aspects of it. We're going to try and get our environmental score as high as we possibly can, because you do get some very nice bonuses. You can definitely earn lots more money with a higher bonus, and it's just going to be very interesting. It really is. I do like a good old bit of precision farming. So there we go. As I said last time round, we were going to get the majority of the baling done off camera. I've done the majority of this field, just had that little bit there to finish up, which is now all finished. So lovely. I've got a couple of bales to come out here. Excellent. Okay, that's great. So we'll leave this over here for now. That can just sit there while we do this. We've got some bales to pick up. I've got the little baby John Deere ready. That is ready to plant some canola with a worker, and I've also got the Deutz ready to plant some canola in the bigger fields as well. So really all we need to do is pick these bales up. We'll get on into next month because it's not canola time just yet. As soon as we're in next month, we will crack on with that, and we are going with we're going with 3 fields of canola this time round for a couple of reasons. We don't have to mess around with the straw because we've got tons and tons of that, and also that's going to go in our oil mill as well and keep that going for quite a nice period of time. I've got tons of barley and some other bits in the silo, so we can get away with just doing canola in these 3 fields, which is going to be good because that's going to free us up to do other stuff. Obviously we're going to have the precision farming to crack on with, and we still want to do some other stuff over by the other farm. I did talk about a vineyard, and I definitely want to press ahead with that still, but it's just a case of getting these other bits done first. And of course we're going to have new machines to buy as well. So that's already our first trailer load there. We've got a few more bales to stack up as well. So we'll add this to the ever-growing pile of bales that we seem to have. We do also need to pick those grass and hay ones up at some point as well. I've said that a few times, that we have got loads and loads of straw there, which is lovely. We'll see if we can just get this round the corner there a little bit. I think that will do just fine there. Lovely. Okay, so I'm just going to fly around right quick and pick these bales up. As soon as we've done that, we will then crack on into the next month. So, good morning to everyone. What does the new day bring? It brings the sheep barn spawn point being full. What a surprise, but we are now in the best time for... Oh, okay, interesting. We're in the best time to plant canola. We're in the best time to harvest carrots. I mean, surely our carrots are not going to be ready yet, but we will go over there and have a look, just in case you don't know. They could be super fast growing. What have we got here? Okay. Oh, that's typical. So that is actually a carrot harvester. Can you believe that? Wow. Okay. Do we need that? What hours? So it's got 24.7 hours on it. Carrot, spinach, and is that red beet? Let's have a look in here. Let's see. Okay, so that's not an option here, but that's probably sort of like an all sing and all dancing machine that does a bit of everything. The fact that it does the not spinach, I meant to say parsnips. The fact that it does parsnips as well, that makes that a very, very interesting choice. I think we might have to try and raise the funds to buy that, you know. We're a bit short at the moment, but we will be able to do it because there'll be stuff at the sawmill. We said we wanted to buy new machines for the new crops. Well, here is one of them straight away. So we need to raise the funds for that. Before we do that, we've just got a few little bits to do. So we'll jump in the baby John Deere first. We'll get this started on the canola. Now, it's not got a lot of fuel, but it should be okay to crack on with this field, I do hope. Put it on the worker, and there we go, they are off. We'll leave them to it. Now we'll set this one up on the field over there. That's already set to canola as well. Only 11% in there, but that is still 643 litres, which again should be plenty, I do hope. We jumped out at high speed rather than set up the worker. And there we go, they are off as well. Okay, let's hop over to, we'll use this, I think. Oh yeah, we've got lots and lots over here. Going to be a little bit of a mission to throw it all on, but we will try our best. I'm just going to throw these on like this, just to get them on. If it was the low loader on a tractor, we'd do this one with a forklift. We haven't used a forklift for a little while, but this amount on this tiny little truck, that would be a little bit chaotic. So I'll get it filled up. Looks like we've got a few bits to spawn in yet, so we're going to have plenty. We'll go and take it over to the playground, and then we will go and pick up our new machine, which is going to be very, very exciting actually. Did not expect to buy a new one this early. When it's got that much money off in the sale, we really can't say no to it. I know it's got 20 odd hours on the clock, however, a harvester like that, you're not going to be in it that often, so that really isn't a problem. We will take advantage of that. So I'll just get this loaded up, filled to the brim, and we'll head on off. Right, that's the truck and the trailer with a really good amount on there. Lovely. Let's get those straps on. Perfect. This is definitely a little bit of a wobbly load for sure. This cannot wait to flip over at the first opportunity. We get it over there. Looks like all the work is getting on lovely. Let's get over there. This is going to bring us in, it's got to bring us in over 100,000 I would think, and that will be plenty to buy that machine. The corn there, that's looking great. Can't wait to harvest that. Be the first time doing corn. Look at all those big buffalo. A lot of them are congregated down the far end there. Let's get out all those trees. Lovely. The wonderful producing buffalo. Not too far away from October either. That's when the secondary will be coming for sure. Right, okay, so we've had some more progress there. We can see some more of the sails are done, which is lovely. We've got that big one at the front there, which is open. That's looking very, very impressive. The scaffolding's still up, so there is still work to be done. But how much? Are we at the next stage yet, or have we still got more to wait on? Let's have a look before we deliver any more. Yeah, so it is actually still processing quite a lot of that, so we're not going to see this at the next stage for a while. But that's every time we come here now, you can really notice the change, which is lovely. So we'll see if we can do all. No, we won't be able to do it all at once because of the straps. We'll do the front bit. There we go. 84,000. Very nice. And there we go. That's nearly 300,000 in the bank. That's very, very good. We can probably just leave this here, I think. Right. Well, let's have a look at this. So yes, obviously it's a harvester. This machine can harvest the indicated crop types. Doesn't really give you too much more information other than that. There's no optional extras, so it comes as you see it. There is nothing that we can change. I mean, it's pretty obvious what happens. Obviously, the carrots or whatever go up the front there under the cab. They go on to some form of a conveyor system, and then obviously you'll have a trailer along the side there to dump it all in. We've got one big wheel at the back there, and the front two are tracked. So yeah, that is beautiful, lovely, and it's at the shop waiting for us. Very nice. So we're gonna have to wait until one of the tractors is available. We're gonna have to go over there with a low loader to pick that up. We don't want to drive that back because it'll be very slow, and we'll be taking it over to the newer farm anyway. It won't be coming back to this one. So we have got some of the tractors working away at the moment. In fact, I've just had a thought. The low loader is over at the other farm with the newest John Deere, so all we'll have to do is empty that, and we'll go and pick that up with the John Deere. That way we can leave these workers to do their thing. So we'll leave that there. Let's hop over. Where are we? There it is. Yep, it should hopefully fit on that low loader. We'll just have to drag those crates off. They are poplar crates. We'll drag them off. This is, although it's a little bit shorter than the yellow one, it is extra wide, so that may well help. There's only one way to find out. We'll head over there. Oh, we better take the straps off. We'll head over there and we'll give it a go. I cannot wait to bring it back. And while we are here, let's just have a look at that carrot field. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be done, but you never know. No, we've got a little bit of time to wait for that, but yeah, no problem. So this one, yeah, we've got 100% fertilisation on the plants, and yeah, the carrots, they've got a long way to go. There's obviously just a very, very big window for them. Lovely. Okay, and that harvester, the big massive harvester, is going to look quite funny with our tiny little carrot plant and equipment there. Okay, let's head over there and let's go and get it. Right, here we are. So yeah, that is actually very, very big. A little bit bigger than I expected. Let's go and have a look at our new machine. Where are we? Yeah, that's an impressive beast. That really, really is. I like that. That's very, very nice. Let's have a good old look. Lovely. Yeah. Considering it's got 27 hours on the clock, that actually does not look too bad. That's in really, really good condition. Well, let's jump in and let's have a proper look at it. We'll have a look in the cab first of all, so you can really see where those carrots are going to go under the cab. Shame we can't see behind us because of that massive headrest. But yeah, that's very, very nice. Let's get it unfolded and have a proper look at it. So it's rear steer as well, obviously, on the one wheel there. Very manoeuvrable, very, very manoeuvrable actually. We'll get it lowered, we'll have a good old look. Very nice, yeah, I like that. That's very good. We probably shouldn't try and harvest the car park though. Very surprised at how manoeuvrable this is. It's very, very impressive. Right, okay, well, I'll have a go at getting this on the trailer. How well this is going to go, I've got no idea. I most definitely underestimated the size. But if we can get it on, we will take it. So let's see what we can do. So the trailer's definitely wide enough. Obviously that middle wheel there might be a problem. We've got a little bit of a length issue. That's the only problem here. It really, really wants to... Whoa, it's a bit bouncy. It really, really wants to slide off. Right, let's leave it there. We'll throw some straps on that. The straps are on. This is how you do it. Just drag the ramps all over the floor. As soon as we pick up a little bit of speed, I think we'll be fine. Okay, I will see you when we get to the farm. Okay, so it was going very slow. I put the ramps up to see what would happen, and to an extent it has worked. We are doing 33 miles an hour and we are getting it back. It does throw a little fit every now and then, but we are pretty much here now, so not to worry. Oop, that wasn't good though. That's absolutely typical. I've hit nothing on the way back, nothing whatsoever. As soon as we come back, I hit the first gate possible. Lovely. So I will just fly over to those sheep barns in a minute, get the wool out the way so we don't keep having that message pop up. So we're not going to be able to use this today, unfortunately. That is going to be out of action for now, but we will be able to use it soon enough, hopefully. Right, so let's turn that off. That's going crazy. Let's get this off here. Nice, very, very happy with this. We'll park it up here for now. That can stay there, ready for action. Perfect. Okay, so some of these workers must have finished by now. Yes, this one has finished. That's good. So come on, I did start the engine. Yeah, I'll take this over to field number 2. That can make a start on planting canola there. And that worker should have finished with the subsoil, and so with a bit of luck that will come together, and we'll have all 3 fields planted today, which will be very good. Will be very productive. Gives us time to do everything else that we need to do. The little John Deere there, that is still trundling along very slowly, but that's okay. We don't mind because it will get the job done, and that is the main thing. We let it out once a year just to do the little fields. Whoop, nearly lost it. So it looks like the worker has got stuck on a bale over there, so we'll just check that out. Yep. Let's get back into this view. I'll just pull that out the way, and we'll finish that tiny bit. Job done. Perfect. So that is all the subsoiling done now. We don't need to do any more of that. Lovely. It's coming along very, very nicely. Right. So we've now got a field that's going to need fertilising. How are we doing for fertiliser? Do we have any more left at this farm? Or are we going to have to drag the slurry tanker out? To be honest, I don't actually know where the fertiliser trailer is. It should be around somewhere. Where could it be? It's not in there. And I'm sure I didn't see it in this one. I know it is in this one, okay. Me being blind. Well, let's hook up to it, we'll have a look. See what we've got. Yeah, we've still got plenty in there. That should be enough to do the whole field. So we have been using this. It's going to be interesting to see how the slurry gets on with precision farming, whether you can use that. I know I did see somewhere where it said you would get a bonus depending on if you used solid fertiliser or if you used natural fertiliser. So that might make the slurry tanker come into play even more, which will be very, very good. Let's see how these pigs are getting on. looking pretty nice. We'll just have a look at them in the menu here. Where are the pigs? There they are. Slurry, still loads and loads of room for slurry. Okay, that's not an issue whatsoever. So we're just going to have to fly over to the sheep over here, wherever they are. We'll drag the wool out the way, and we'll just do the same with the other one. This really does build up so quickly. And we haven't even got a massive amount of sheep, but they really do fly through it. They're very, very impressive. And that is only meadow that they're feeding on as well. We stopped feeding them grass just to try and slow that... Oh, hello! To try and slow that down a little bit. But, yeah, they are still producing like mad. We will get this all over to the spinnery as usual at some point. Lovely, that'll do for now. Whoops. Great. So, wow, it's still not taking this goat's milk here. Yeah, we really desperately... Oh, how much was that? Whew. There's loads in there. Yeah, we do need that second dairy. We really, really do. That's working through some canola oil as well. Lovely. Okay, so while we're over here, we are just going to grab a couple of trees. Reason being, sawmill's now down to 30,000 litres. The oaks here are fully grown, so we're just going to do 2 more. This one here will be the first one. 20,000 litres per tree, which just means we do not have to do it too often. Lovely. You never know, by the time we get through cutting all these oak down, the other 2 lots of trees here in this little mini forest, they might be ready as well. They are growing so much slower. I haven't actually tested them to see what sort of litres they would give as they currently are, but I don't think it would be a great deal. So who knows where that's now fallen. That could have just fallen straight on the sawmill roof. And this one here will do as well. It's amazing really how this this little chainsaw that does so much work. The biggest of trees, not a problem whatsoever. That really can get through it. Nice, that'll do. So that's actually stuck at the moment. We'll see if we grab that one first. Skillfully make our way through. Oh, it didn't even get stuck either. That was very good. Can we stand it up there? Wow. It's like it's just started growing there. Goodbye, tree. He says. There it goes, finally. Nice, yeah, that's put us on 50,000 straight away. This one might be a little bit more tricky to get out. See if we can lift it over. I can't see anything. Yep, we're out. Nice. Okay, that will do just fine. Right, so we are going to have to take care of the buffalo. We always need to take care of the buffalo. I would now say they are definitely out of food. They do have some, oh, they only have a tiny bit of meadow. There's nearly 15,000 litres of milk in there. We've caught this just in time actually, because the meadow is nearly out, the food is out. So they're still on 100% health at the moment, but we're very close to losing that. So I'm glad I caught that in time. And while we're on the subject of animals, we also need to check the Angus cows. How old are they? Angus, 12 months. Wow. Okay, the problem with that is they're at their best time to sell. However, they are not fully healthy, so they're not going to give us the maximum price. So that just means we need to take a couple of bales of... Oh, hold on. Is this full? It's not full, but it's got some in it. Oh, of course it's forage, but that will do. It's better than nothing. We'll get that dumped in there so they've got something, and then we'll just do a mixture right quick. Yeah, anyway, as I was saying, we'll take a couple of bales of silage over to the Angus cows. We'll give them some water, and then either later on today or in the next day they will be 100% health. So we might miss out on the best price by only 1 month, but it's not bad. It's not going to be too much at all. and that's still going to bring us in a really, really good amount of money, probably about 40 to 50,000 pounds, which is great. Okay, we've got to be careful here because there's a mixture of straw and hay bales there, I believe. We'll throw 2 of these in. Now this has been a little bit of a mess again just recently because we've started using some different bale sizes because we were short on the hay. Are they going to fall in or are they just going to sit there? Let's have a look and see what this is. So that's all grass. Oh, don't tell me it's all grass. No, there is some hay about here. What is this? Worker B, whoever that is, has completed their task. Well, that's hay, so that's good. We'll have one of those. If we can get another one of those, then we do know what the mixture is. That definitely looks like hay as well. So we'll need 1 more hay, 1 more silage, 2 lots of straw. And if that is correct, then that will be a good mixture. If not, we're in trouble again. So just 2 of these now. 1 more. In you go. That should be the perfect mixture. Ah, it's not, because there's one on the other side. There we go. Let's see how that goes now. Perfect. We have TMR. Poor little Massey Ferguson can barely even turn. It's dragging itself around there. Okay. So the worker that had finished, that was obviously the fertilising one because those 2 are still going. Anyway, I'll see you in a moment when we get over to the buffalo barn. And we made it. Perfect. TMR incoming. Hopefully the cow's happy with that. Took hardly any. Okay. Oh no, it's changed to forage. Whatever. Whatever. We'll leave that one there. Okay. Yeah, it was this one that's done. We'll just pull that off the field. Nice. So we haven't been in the telehandler for quite a while, so I think it's about time we gave it a little run out. We'll just grab 2 lots of the silage there, take them over. I guess what we could do, we could actually be really, really efficient here. We'll grab the water tanker at the same time, get that filled up, because that should... Will it hitch onto this? I think it will. I think we might be in luck, so we could potentially do this all in one hit. Only question is, where is it? It should be around here somewhere. It's not. Wonderful. Where is it? Well, we were out of luck. The tanker was over by the dairy. However, doesn't hook up to the low loader. Never mind. We're trying to be efficient, but I will get these the right way this time. I normally go at this at the complete wrong angle, but if we pick them up like this, we should be able to get them in there. I really hope, as we're still sort of fairly early in the day, we might have a chance to get these to 100% health still, which will be nice. We may only need to put 1 bale in, but we'll put 2 in to be sure. We don't want it to end up taking longer than it needs to. So let's see if we can skillfully do this or not. Oh, that was a disastrous start. That was another really bad attempt. I would have thought the bottom one would have just slid in there while the... oh dear, what's gone on? That wasn't meant to happen. That's why you should just do things properly. Oh, and we lost it again. There we go, can't go wrong this time, surely. Come on, I thought that first one would have gone by now. Surely that hasn't completely filled the capacity. No, that is still going down. Wow, that's taken a long time. Seems to be taking longer than usual. Come on, hurry up. Don't fall out. Wonderful. Okay, let's turn that off. We'll get it out of the way, because if not, that's going to be in the way of the trailer when we need to get it there. Right, back over to the Massey Ferguson. I will go and pick that water tanker up right quick, and we'll get those babies watered. Well, they're not babies anymore, they're 12 months old. We'll get those adult Angus watered. So the little baby paddy field is flooding. We can get that filled up. We also just got the message to say that the little John Deere has finished, which is good, very, very good. And the other worker is getting along very, very nicely. So we'll get the fertilising onto field number 3 next. Pretty pleased with how much field work we've got done in a short space of time here. That's very, very nice. Let's get into the trigger point here. It can be a little bit of a pain sometimes, but there it is straight away. Perfect. Very, very nice. So we'll pull that out of the way as well. Right, where is the... actually, we will hop into this just to get that out of the way there. And that is the little John Deere's work done for the year. Lovely, very good. Just about had enough fuel as well, and there might even be enough seed in the tank for next year. Not sure if the seed should sit in there for as long as it does. You know full well what's going to happen. We're going to park this up, completely forget about it, and then next year when I go to use it, we're going to be out of fuel. You can already see it coming. But we'll worry about it then. We don't need to worry about it just now. So we'll get the cultivator put away as well. We did forget to use that this year. We normally do the cultivating with this tractor as well. But only got one run out, so never mind, it's okay. Oh, and there we go, worker D has completed their task as well. Very good. Yeah, that's lovely. That's 2 fields which need fertilising now. So let's just throw this in the corner. We definitely need to turn that engine off, because if not, that will most certainly be running out. Right, let's head over to that field. We'll get the fertilising started. We've made a decent bit of progress here. I know a lot of it was field work, but we've bought that lovely new carrot machine. We've got all the fields planted and a couple of them fertilised. The bales are cleared up finally, which is really good. So pleased with the progress. That means we are getting things nice and tidy, ready for the big things to come and ready for precision farming, which I'm really, really looking forward to. But that is going to be it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.